We're waiting for that. That'll be perfect for some puns later. Wow, that can't get through the time to happen. Even when you do know it's coming. What's that? That up against there. Against there, that up against there. Walnut, 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 walnut. What's on blinds? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it would be perfect for kind blind. Best part of milling up wood when you can use it all. Four more! Bye. Oh. Found even more little spots. What's up, CJ? That'll work. That's a perfect idea. Almost sounds like it's raining again. Love this wood. Alright. That's for the new idea. Not for the big boards again. Possible. I'd be able to use that for something. It does sound like it's raining. I don't want rain. I've got a craft kit to be at in 2 hours. Don't do that. Oh, if it's raining and I'm going to do that. More time to play then. Woo! Oh. Yeah, that's because I got this on. No, I don't work, but I got a craft show, assuming it's not raining, because if it's not, I don't have any money in it yet, so that's up in the air. But I was yelling loud enough! Walnut, 2.9 board feet. Not a cheap piece of wood, let me tell you what. Magnet. Probably the most commonly used type of wood I use. Just some cherry. Once I get done with the boring bits here, we're going to the new tool. I might have already tried it once, but one board ain't nothing. The test will come when I run all this crap through it. Best part of the table saw is it's a table and a saw. I want to make that into a t-shirt. That'd be impossible to eat that. Oh. All right. No, I don't have my tape measure. I took that to the store and didn't bring it in. That's 7 inches. Might actually be long enough for the other project I want to do today. We're going to leave that other piece of cherry all put together and cut out that monstrosity. 75 inches long. This piece of wood costs way too much money, but it was too pretty not to take home. Considering that's the only reason I just drove 2 hours this morning was for a piece of this stuff. Okay. Pull that way. That's why I never trust the factory cut. Totally not straight. Oh, I can smell it through the respirator. I love it. I love the smell of fresh cut food in the morning or early afternoon like it is now. So all the professionals, I know I can extend the farm out, but it's going to hit a bunch of stuff, and I don't feel like fighting with it. That's right. Okay. That feels nice and full. Dirty little secret, my other phone's not working right now. Why I can't watch chat while I'm doing that. Hi, James! That is one of the funniest descriptions I've ever seen. Hand purple, blue piece, eyes pink, heart shaped. I wish I saw emojis on these things. Alright, time to go to the new one. Hey, look, it's Lego! Hi, Lego! Time to see what this thing can do. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? New machine. I just set it up this morning. Alright. Before I try that, I already know I want to move this a little bit. Keep that right there for now. Just cover everything I just put. Oh, still missing my earbuds today. Can't find my regular Bluetooth earbuds, so I got my hearing protection on today. Don't tell OSHA. Cool, it's 12:20. Thought it was later than that. Alright, I was trying to see if I can get a vacuum to work. Brand new vacuum, only used it like 5 times, it's already dead, not even 2 years old. I don't know what the heck happened to it. Kind of ticked me off though. Thing was like $150. Still nothing. Alright. You gonna turn on? Whole thing just slid forward. Next live stream, this thing's getting a table to mount it to. That's not going to be fun. Alright. Perfectly smooth. This is so much easier than trying to do this crap by hand. Holy cow. What the heck is this stuff? Put it down on the side and see if the heck it even is. Alright. I'm gonna do these shorter ones up, cut these down. That might actually be time to go by then. This is always going to be a short one. That was not planned today at all. Okay, these are thicker than I thought they were. Loosen that guy up. Step back a bit more. that much more. I'm just trying to wear these blades as little as possible right now. I got to figure out which ones I need to replace them with. I love these safety switches. No, it won't turn on. One day they will be pulled every day I'm done. Cool, that worked. What else do I gotta do? I guess I can, I gotta clear my table saw and cut this stuff up real quick. I don't know what else to do. Boy, I shouldn't go live when I don't have a plan. Now you guys get to listen to me think. Can't tell if that's Duke or Purple Heart. Get into it. That is without a doubt for Duke. I thought that was Purple Heart that wasn't purpled up yet. That's pretty. That's another expensive piece of wood. But Duke has went through the flipping roof. Used to be somewhat cheap, like $5 a board foot. Not anymore. It's like 14, 15. Rough is my favorite type of wood to play with. Makes me sad. Whoever controls the wood prices, make them go down, please. Alright. Jinx, what else do I need to do? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure you're the only one here now. Alright, let me get some stuff off my table, so I'll be right back. Take my new way in the meantime. The first person starts badmouthing me about buying cheaper, inexpensive power tools. Well, I get what I can afford. What's gonna happen? There. Alright. Don't need that. We are going to stop the cam so I can move. If anyone's having a hard time hearing me, I am in a respirator because I just finished recording one of the next YouTube videos coming up, and it is really dusty in here since it's cold, rainy, and windy, and the wind blows in here, so I don't want to breathe this crap in while I'm out here. So enjoy the muffledness. So if anybody's wondering, that's why. I did not miss that song. All right. Oh, come on. All right. See, this one is coming at 3/4, so I want to try to get 2 pieces out of it. That sounded really weird. I do not like that sound at all. We'll cut some slivers of this later off camera. Get some itty bitty spacers. That's what I do with those thinner pieces. And that's supposed to be 3 inches wide, so I'm just going to rip this one. That's right, I took a pair off, so we're going to take that. It's going to be pretty doggone close to half. So, still no new comments. I don't have my other phone over here like I usually do to watch it, so keep double checking just so I'm not missing anything too long. That'll work for the last one. Okay. Gotta go run this through the new one. Then we're gonna clear the workbench off and glue these. And I'm probably gonna take Yeah, it smells like everything's settled down, so I'm gonna spray the. Oh shoot! I had the camera off that whole time. That's funny. I'm a professional now. All right, well, you guys missed all this happening. Now I'm gonna go to my workbench and make sure this is on before I clear it off, since I apparently don't know what I'm doing today. What happens when I'm tired? Oops. Camera on. This is what happens when you don't have time to clean up after yourself in between projects. Trying to get everything way too fast. But the good news is, my new jointer works, so I don't have to make any more messes like this in the future. It can all stay over there. Everything's said and done. I'll be able to hook up my new toy with an awesome dust extractor, which is actually over there. I need to get a couple other things made for that, and less mess in the shop. Yay! Everybody say it at the same time. Yay! I didn't hear anybody. Come on! What's up, Butterfly? I almost felt that was kind of fun. Yes, when I fall, it's hysterical, and I laugh almost every time. Glad to see you're concerned for my well-being there, Butterfly. Really like to see one more claim. There is another claim. Yay! I have enough. Let's grab my glue and get this ready. Ugh. Okay. Everything I just cut up. I got 2 of each. Kind of funny, the random 2-piece I had laying there, since this was 1 piece before, ends up being absolutely perfect for what I need, lengthwise. I gotta clean this edge up. It's a little too rough. Hello, my new toy. The rough bit's gone. Alright. And if anybody misheard me, I said tool, not toy. Because my tools are not my toys. They really are. I want to admit it. Alright. Step 1. Get these things close into where this will comfortably glue up on the edges. Oh yeah, I definitely didn't need that other clamp. Those are way too thick. Trust to do that crazy different. The joys of buying wood from other suppliers. Okay, well, make sure. Have to really make sure this glue up stays flat. Yeah, I was passed out after about 11 o'clock last night. Pulled a 28-hour day awake on Sunday, and it hit me so hard. Somebody just messaged me. I gotta go grab my other phone. I just heard something on my Bluetooth. And I'm making going, oh, Lord, that's so bigger. Okay. Let's see what my notifications are. Adam Savage is tested for YouTube. Savannah Banana, the umpire wouldn't stop dancing. And then a friend of mine that just hit me up. We'll reply to this real quick and I'll be right back to it. Do that. Don't like people thinking I'm just blowing them off. It's gonna be a bit of waste on this one, but whatever. And that's actually perfect. This is actually going to be a clipboard if you haven't figured it out, because this is not wood I use for cutting boards. Although making them is the exact same concept. I haven't used the exact same glue, believe it or not. Of course, this stuff is the hardest holding wood glue on the market that I've been able to find. 100% waterproof. Takes a bit longer to dry than regular yellow wood glue, but hey, it's I buy it by the gallon, need I say more. And I just realized I should probably do this professionally and have my phone with the YouTube comments up where I can see it, but you guys can't. Can anybody hear my freshly hatched birdies that I somehow got in my barn the other day? I'm bringing this up right now so I can see what's going on. I don't think you guys will be able to read my messages on there, so. And all I'm doing now is just making sure everything stays pressed flat. Get as you apply pressure to these boards, they will actually warp if they're not totally perfect dead on 90. So all of the minor imperfections of everything. And even while the glue's setting, if the humidity changes a lot, the wood will actually move and warp and could actually be enough to put a bow in it while the glue's setting under tension. So, that's why you need a little bit of controlled pressure and slowly apply it, work it around, and then you can even double check underneath. Like this front board is tipped up just a hair, but it should be enough once everything else finishes out that I think I'm safe. And looking for my wooden mallet because I usually keep one over here. I might give it a few whacks just to see if I can set it down. It should be alright. I ain't gonna sweat it too much. Yeah, so this will be a clipboard. I'll be running it through the planer probably later tonight. Chop the end off. This is almost perfectly straight, so we'll hit that with a saw. It'll be tonight or tomorrow. Chop that off, put a little decorative edge around one edge each, and maybe the bottom. And then 2 screws to the clip. Get everything the same size, and yeah, it's already moving a little bit, so it ain't even worth fighting with. And these are all different thicknesses, so there ain't much I can do other than build everything to the exact same size, which too much work for what it's going to be. Because I could literally leave this a ½ inch thick and it'll serve its purpose, so it'll be easier once it's dry. Yeah. Where's that cutting anything else because my ears are already killing. Oh! Some gloves and pens that I've been putting on. About 1:15, 1:30. Unless I got people chatting with me, I'm gonna jump off of here because I already tried ripping my nail off. Watch the, it might not be, well, it will be the next ASMR, it might not be the next video. To see exactly what happened and why it's a bad idea to forget to trim your nails before you run a lathe. Spoiler alert, I never made a peep when it hit me, but it did hurt. A lot. Let's be super duper lazy and do it this way instead today. Yeah. Sorry, I think I'm a good singer. It's a ballet. I will say this though. Here's a sneak peek of what's going to be the next ASMR. I have to know if it's raining. I'm sorry. You guys have to forgive me for a minute. That don't look like it. Sounds like it. Sounds like it doesn't. The wind tonight's gonna be fun. Definitely gonna make sure I got help get up. I can't dance to save my life, but I do it anyway. Why? Because I'm awkward like that. Yeah, it looks like a 7mm hole, so definitely not for that, not for that. Anybody want a sketch pencil? I got a kit right here for you. Ooh, another 50 cal. Glad I ended up not buying any of those today. Elegant Beauty fountain pen in the wrong box, or bag rather. Seam ripper, Elegant Beauty and gunmetal. Sorry YouTube, it's just the name of the color. Don't freak out. No firearms were used in the making of this video. Other executive. Third executive. Here's a kit, which doesn't have the tube in it. Probably the tube I started off with. What I gotta find now. You're all good, Jinx, and yes, I said the new ASMR. I literally finished recording it and said, I think I'm gonna go live for a few minutes, and then jumped on here. I'm gonna do the how-to either later tonight or tomorrow before bed before I go to work. I try to stay a couple weeks ahead, that way I'm not worried and freaking out like, oh no, I gotta get this done. See, that's when I start making mistakes and getting hurt for real. And no, the resin bowl was not me rushing, that was just a freak accident. But it did force me to slow down again and reevaluate all my safety procedures to make sure that I am doing things right. Okay, optical twist pen. Those. They're going to jump right back at that. And pull through the ball. Good. And finally, this open. If you ever wondered what I actually make with this stuff, this is 12 pen kits that I ordered in one bulk set. I pulled everything out of the bags because I get tired of all these itty bitty little bags in here with all the different components. I just throw them in these little organizers and it saves time when spacing like that. And then I'll pull everything out while I'm watching TV or something so I'm distracted and not just like beating my head against the wall from boredom. And yes, I do that from time to time. Is it AMSR? I thought it was ASMR. I don't know. I probably should look that up and change my title if it's wrong. Alright, that tube is glued. Got a minute to set up. I love these freestanding tubes. It's so much nicer. A little bit of thick CA. Twist your tube down in. That just makes sure that you get glue around all the edges. Once you get down to the top, you get that nice little overlap. And I just use the corner of a table. Get some of this. Some places call it activator. Some people that I follow on YouTube call it kicker. I prefer kicker just because it sounds more aggressive. So I call it kicker as well. And it makes me smile. And trying to keep my phone out of the frame. Really hard to see that glue as I put it on there. Actually just shipped out a pen made from the type of wood that I'm holding. This one's going to probably look super bland, which is unfortunate because this stuff is actually really hard to find and super duper expensive when you can. The red's not showing up as much on camera, but it has a natural red in it. These steel probably show up better. Different piece, same type of wood, but it just has that natural flame red look to it. Ironically, it's called Flame Box Elder due to the redness. Oh, I forgot. I drilled out some home. This is going to be a pain in the butt. Looks beautiful. Horrific to work with. Can't use that. Thought so. Yeah. Last of the executive pens. I don't know why they call them executive, but they do, so. They do look nice, though. One other quick thing about the Purple Heart. I might no longer stock this stuff. I got to do some more research into it. While I was looking into it to answer a few questions on it a couple weeks ago, I started seeing some stuff about how certain lumber companies are going out to harvest it exclusively because they can sell it for top dollar here in the States, and they might actually be just destroying these trees in their native area of South America and Brazil. And I'm not about the I want things that are ethically harvested. I'm not just about the dollar signs. So I want to do some more looking into it. So if I refuse to ever deal with it again, it's not a shock. I'll still use what I have because I already have it and I bought it under ignorance. So yeah. If anybody ever sees it quit being available from me, that's why. Which is very unfortunate because it is a beautiful wood, but also like to see stuff like that actually get ethically harvested. What's up, Chris? I grab a different piece of sandpaper. I hate breaking our recipes. Anybody else ready for a nap besides me? I hear that, man. The only reason I took my current job, I get I work every day of the week and I'm off every day of the week on a 2-week cycle. So 1 week I work 3 days, the next week I work 4. Although it's starting to really take a toll on me because I never have a Saturday off, and that's when most of the craft shows I work are. Or flea markets or busy days. But hey, gotta take the good with the bad, right? This is the worst part of this whole process. Sanding tubes. I hate how some of them get sanded, some of them don't. I don't think he's still here, man. He popped in and Jinx 13's watching her dogs and listening, so I'd PM him on Facebook, and if you don't have his contact info, let me know, and I totally can, because heck, I knew him before he was CJ Evil. Or Evil CJ, let me get the order correct. One nice thing about reconnecting with old work buddies. Last tube! Although I will say he's probably better at checking his Discord than I am. I'm on there like once every 2 weeks. Unless I see a notification, but there's only one person I talk to on Discord, and I'm sure she has no idea who she is. I've actually already finished up with that, man. I'm just killing a little time while I got people to chat with. I actually just glued up a what's going to be a clipboard. I just finished that. I had to use a new tool to get wood shaped up and finalized for the correct shape. It looks like it's going to work out great. So that's the way I usually get a more inexpensive one to start off with, and if it works good, I'll use it till it breaks and then invest in a high quality one. That's actually what I did with my lathe. The only thing I just jumped straight into high quality was my miter saw and table saw, but even then some people will say, oh, those are DeWalt job site saws, they aren't high quality. They are to me because I do what I need it to do. And it's on my lathe. It's one of the most expensive tool purchases of my life. But that lathe right there alone was like $3,000 before I had any cutting tools for it. But that includes the optional extension bed on one side that I use as a little shelf to hide stuff while I'm running it on camera. That way you guys can't see anything. And the stand that it's sitting on, and then the machine itself was like, it was like $1,800, something like that. And I'm not even talking in how much I got in the tools that I used to actually cut the wood. I might, but I thought she was going to help me out with getting a 12-inch disc sander for mine and never did. And now my birthday's gone, long gone. Plus, I don't know when hers is. But that is a funny idea for Jinx. I'm not going to say what it is because you know she's only listening. And I mean like that. I have no idea what this wood is. I grabbed it from a random grab box at a store, but it looks beautiful. I can't wait to see what it's going to look like. I don't think I have up here. I need to start making a list of everything I need to get out here. The joys of having two shops on the same premises. And enjoying the workflow of, here's where having everything in both, so I literally keep two full stock shelves or shops. I mean, granted, I do most of my dirty work out here, so like lathing, cutting, especially with power saws. I'll do hand saw work inside, hand sanding inside. Okay. Is there a story behind that, though? Because if there is, I missed something. Or if we're just messing with her, then, that's all good, too. But now I'm curious. I forgot that I tore that nail off. Wow, that hurt. If you want to see why you should always keep your nails trimmed, check out the ASMR that's coming out in the next week or two. It'll be the next one out. So I totally ripped it open on the lathe today. Oh, I shouldn't say open because I never bled, but off. Yep, on video. I just gave you more of a reaction than when it happened, but still. The importance of not losing your good fingernail clippers and always forgetting where they're at until you start breaking nails. And again, I've always been bad at keeping them trimmed. All right. I just took the pen out with this wood on it the other day. Actually, I heard it just got delivered the other day. It delivered in less than 24 hours. I was like, holy cow! I was really happy about that. I think it's time to dry these guys off. Okay. I wasn't sure if there was a deeper reason on that. I knew she was twins with somebody. I just couldn't remember what the joke was. Nobody's twins with me. But whatever. Dude. Getting hungry. Again, I guess I haven't eaten since 4 o'clock this morning. Okay. Give you one hint what the next day ASMR is going to be, considering I just finished those before I started this. Okay. Need a new parting tool. That one's worth it. Thank you. What's this? Stoke into that. Alright. Well, that takes care of the loose part of my nail. What else can I do? Anything in particular you want to see done, or otherwise I'm just going to put my lathe back to idle. I'm doing that anyway, but while I'm doing that, okay, that'll work. Yeah, that's a thought. Okay, I just had a thought. Open this up, and I'm actually going to put this thing back together. Why I dropped this blank in there? Okay, well, let's be brave and risk blowing something else up in my face today. Resin bowl attempt number 2. It's the first one I've done since I had that explosion on me. Since I just got to get the inside done, and I'll repolish the outside before I'm done. I can finally get this thing out of my way. Oh, that sounds dangerous. Oh, does that sound dangerous? I'm scared. I'm scared. At least this one isn't a hodgepodge of resin leaf. I know this one will turn. Okay. Where is my follower with a negative rake scraper? Right there. What's up, man? Where I got doing all this? Because I'm totally going to get my phone started up for later. Pretty sure Butterfly took off. Otherwise, she'd be chatting up a storm when she's in here. And be brave time. Once I can afford some resin again, I'm actually going to do a total start to finish on how to pour and cut down a resin bowl. Too much. Let's try it. Too slow to cut. See you later, Pam. That was fun. I forgot how much frozen flakes. All right. That's unfortunate. This is gonna be fun. I'm even going to tell you how bad this hurts after everything I've done at work the last couple days. Thought that jackhammer hurt. Holy cow. Kill switch. Don't need it. Somebody there? That's not. Oh, my phone's falling. That's what I heard. I'm gonna do a couple more passes and then I think I gotta get going. I need food and gotta get ready for a show tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Well, sadly, I got to get going. So I will see y'all later. Maybe I might hop in CJ's tonight. I'm not sure. Depends on what time I get out. I would stick around longer, but I need food. And I got to be leaving in the next 40 minutes to get to where I need to be. So, as always, Cat in the Hat, and that be that. If you catch this on a replay and aren't subscribed, please subscribe, like, share, comment. All the fun stuff. You all know what to do on YouTube at this point. So, that being said, have a good day. Cat in the Hat, and Dappy Dat.